Now, wow. Judy Austin is at it once again. Some of you know her as Enugu Bag of Rice, Barrel Chest, Wrecker, Jezebel, whatever. She is at it once again. But as you know, what we do on this channel, we expose everything. Before we proceed, if you're just coming across this channel and you're not part of it, why don't you tap on the subscription button? It is free. The notification bell, turn it on. That bell, yes, turn it on. It's very important to notify you whenever videos are dropped. Before I proceed, I want to thank subscribers. You've been one of the pillars of this platform. And we thank Almighty God also. Yes, your comments are highly appreciated. In fact, when I read comments, it tells me the caliber of people that are on this platform. You can go an extra step by tapping on the thanks button to encourage us, and also like and share this video. You see, Judy Austin thinks that she can rival or put down, reduce the progress, the success of me. You know, most of us are religious. You're either Christian or a Muslim or atheist, whatever you are. There is always something that you look to, you read. There's something that you connect to. It could be a storybook or anything. It could be the Quran, it could be the Bible, whatever. There are certain things that you read. And what you're reading is to see into the lives of some people, what they did and how they did what they did, whatever it is. You, Edochie, Judy Austin, and me, they are not the most important people in Nigeria or in the southeast of Nigeria where they are from. But you should ask yourself, why is their story still trending? I have never seen, I've been on this for a long time. I mean, on blogging for a long time. You will never find even someone who is so important and all of that. You will never find their story back to back. I'm talking of daily update. I've never seen it. And I looked at it. Wait, the purpose for this is to teach. It's a lesson to us on earth. Yes, this one is a life lesson, not stories that you read in the Bible and they said, and Saul went, thou wentest. No. This one is real. They are playing it out and we are seeing it. So Judy Austin, she went behind, created a fake account. You know, Sarah Martins informed us back then that when they were in their evil enterprise, they had series of fake accounts. They use it to bully, they use it to troll, they use it to do all sort of wicked, nefarious. They use it to connect to other evil people for diabolic purposes. They do all of these things. So she created a fake Facebook page and she started calling Queen May Ashawo Olosho prostitute. She said that Queen May is an Ashawo Mbeke feeling funky. She thought we will not find out that she is the one behind it. Look at this coward. She called Queen May, who had all her 4 kids by one man, Ashawo. Now, I'm not saying that if you have children with 2 or 3, because we do not have the same pathway in life. There are people who are to connect to. There are people who, out of one thing or the other, let's assume now that May decides to have another family. When I mean another family, I mean connect with another man. And the man is like, you know what? I just want us to have 1 or 2 kids before you turn 40 plus, like 42, 43. Let's just have 1 more. That would be May having children for 2 men. But our circumstance is quite different. So I want you to get, I'm not putting everybody in a box. But in the case of Judy, we have to be specific about her own situation. Our own, when I say situation, I mean, I don't mean it like something that came up on her. I mean what she created, the situation that she created in her life, in the life of her ex-husbands. Because Mr. Bass is not the only man. People think that Mr. Bass is the only man. No, Mr. Bass is not the only man. Now, let us proceed. She called Queen May Olosho. And she has had 5 children for Obasi, Chike, and you, Edochie. I repeat again, Mr. Obasi, Chike, and Yul. Wow. According to the report that we heard back then, they say Judy had something to do with one Simon. And the Simon said that Judy smells like rotting fish. I don't know. They said that Judy Austin has done a lot of knacking all over. That as she is, there is so much inside of her. When I say so much, I mean she has a lot of children inside of her, and she's not yet done with the journey. But she is calling me Olosho, Ashao, Ngbeke. These are the words of Judy Bala Bala, Enugu bag of rice. She didn't see any other person to attack. Even if you want to attack people, attack them with whatever. No, you cannot attack me with what you have just hurt at. It does not make sense at all. You cannot connect those dots to me. You are the one. You are the Olosho. You are the Olosho. You wanted to be second wife, which is not a big deal. There are people who are product of this polygamy. But how? What will make you come out on social media? You started riding on the RIP of May's son. She is the one that is supposed to come out to speak. You are not supposed to. I don't know how evil you can be. You are not supposed to come to speak. You should have allowed father and mother. But obviously you know that Edochie is not a normal person. Apart from him being a greedy person, selfish person, you know that his mind is not working fine. So he couldn't come out to speak. He couldn't come out to do nothing. You now decided to come out on behalf of him. You started talking, saying that Edochie is a good man. Do we know? And he himself said that, do we know what he was going through in his previous marriage? And I looked at what he was going through. I realized that we are not in that marriage. So we cannot say what he's going through. But we started seeing, and we are still seeing, what he's going through now. So back then, how come we are not seeing this degrading mockery? He has depreciated. Back then, he was not losing contract. He was getting a lot of companies asking him to be the face of their brand. So what was he going through then? He was going through success, progress. Maybe he wasn't just comfortable with the class of May. He wasn't comfortable with how she wants things to be done properly. I'm not saying she's a perfect person. She has her own flaws as a human being like any other person. But Edochie wants this, it's like you put a baby on the bed and the baby wants to crawl on the ground. That's what Edochie is. He wants to. And the only person that he can do that with is Judy Austin. That's it. The only person is Judy Austin. Nothing more. And he's actually having it. At least both of them are rubbing themselves in the mud. Today they are fighting this. Tomorrow is Dipia. Tomorrow is begging. Tomorrow is saying this. The next day is writing that and all of that. It doesn't work. You got yourself into what you are in and you want to speak to your wife on social media. I don't know who does that. I don't know who does that. Like I've always said, and I will repeat again, it's not about the polygamy. It's not about the polygamy. Polygamy has been and will always be for those who are interested in it, for those who want to be part of it. But at least hustle to a point before you talk about extension of family. It's like someone say, I want to extend my company, my factory, my industry. I want to expand my company. I want to have branches. You must have been successful in one to a point Then you can now say, okay, let me now involve myself in that one. That is simple, but you have not yet concluded, successfully paid the tuition fee of all your children, and life is so sweet and nice and things are floating as it should. You've not finished with that. You say you want to get yourself involved in a barren land. When I mean barren, I'm not saying she can't give back to children and all of that. No. I'm saying someone who will not add financial value to your relationship. Judy does not have. All she brought them were cash that she had taken from wherever she went to do her Olosho thing and from Mr. Obasi. Lying to the man that she wants to shoot big movie and all of that. All the money disappeared. You and Edochie, both of them were chopping the money. And you thought the money is somewhere, plenty. You thought they are going to buy another house and build. And they were both guying themselves, conning themselves. Don't worry, I have the house in Lekki, Aja. And that one say, Obasi, God has blessed him. Don't worry. But look at where both of them they are now at Isimili bus stop. Guys, don't let me say too much about these guys. Let us wait for the response of Sarah Martins. Yes, we are going to wait for the response of Sarah Martins, because Judy Austin is going to come out to display. Ever since the fall of the Isimili, she has been a bit quiet. She has not been that radical and foolish as she used to be. She's even afraid that anything could trigger Sarah Martins. She's afraid of that. So she's quiet. She's treading it slowly and carefully. She doesn't want to, misbehave. If not, she will travailler. So she's quiet. All she can do is go through fake accounts, calling Queen May. Okay, look at her now. She's giving birth to all of these children. Look at her. Look at her now. This lady, Judy Austin, take care. There are women who don't have second-hand value. If you know, you know. If you don't know, forget about it. There are women who don't have second-hand value. If you know, you know. They don't have second-hand value. I'm sure you know what they call used but like new. There are women who have second-hand value. There are women who don't have second-hand value. There are women who have gone through 2 marriages, or they've given. If you still look at them, the miles on them, available miles on them, is still long. It can take even 4. So what are we talking about? So there are women who have second-hand value, and there are those who do not have second-hand value. That's it. Simple as ABC. Go and look at some of our older 60, 50, 60. Look at them. You'll be like, wow, how old are you? She'll say, I'm 60. You say, I thought you are 50. Now, I'm not talking about how much you age. I'm talking about how your body is composed. How composed you are. That's what I'm talking about. So, we have caught you. You cannot hide. We will smoke you out. See you guys in the next update.